Hey guys, so today I'm just going to be showing you what I wear basically on an everyday basis, and I'm just going to be talking through so we can just kind of chat, and I'll also be doing my makeup, and I'll be showing you guys some products, so stay tuned. I do my makeup kind of in a weird order, but well, I always do my eyes first just because I don't want any fallout. And if I do have any fallout, I can easily just like take it away and not worry about my concealer getting messed up. First, I'm just gonna prime with Urban Decay. Urban Decay Eden. So it's just... Okay. A little bit of this stuff goes such a long way. Like, I feel like... Yeah, like that's like a dot, and look at that. And I love Eden because it's a matte primer, so it basically just smooths everything out and gets me ready for eyeshadow no matter what I'm using. Okay, so today I'm feeling my Lorac Pro palette, the original, so we're just gonna go with that. And it's kind of beaten up. So I'm just gonna take this shade down here called Nude, and we're just gonna put that all over the lid. I just use my finger because I feel like it applies it the best. Whoa, why is there black what the heck? What the fuck? Well, apparently there's black everywhere. Yay, great start to the video. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. These eyeshadows are so pigmented, like just one little swipe and you get like that much product. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my Sephora Pro Blending Brush. It's a large number 27. I just got this in my recent Sephora haul, so if you haven't checked that out, you should. But I actually really like this. This has been working out really well for me. And I use it for like all my eyeshadows now. So I'm just gonna be taking the color right there called Mauve. Getting that all over. And I'm gonna start in like the outer corner right here and just kind of work my way up. I feel like this brush is just very precise on where I need to put things. And then we're just gonna kind of work it into the crease. I love this mauve shadow because I feel like it's a shadow that you can either apply really lightly and it's just like a light like definition for your crease, but you can also pack it in a little bit more like I did and make it a little bit darker. Because then I got this like kind of natural like smoky eye type thing going on with only 2 eyeshadows, and it's very simple to do as you can see. Either I can leave my eyes like this, or I can add this deep purple shadow down here and I would put that more into the outer corner. But I think I'm happy with just this for today, so we're gonna stop with eyeshadow there, and I'll come back and highlight my brow bone and everything after I do my brows. Okay. So normally I do that, and then I do my brows next. Like I said, very weird order. And lately I've been using the Anastasia dipbrow pomade in dark brown, and also got this recently from Sephora, and I've been really enjoying it, but it's definitely one of those products you really have to be careful about how you apply, because a little bit can go such a long way. Yeah, I'm using my Anastasia, what's the number of this brush? I don't know, but it's like the spoolie on one end and the angled on the other. So yeah, I'm just dipping into that. Only a tiny bit of product. And I don't start immediately at the front of my brow because I feel like... Oh, I just flipped you guys off. Sorry. Because I feel like that's just very like... I don't know. I just don't. So I'm gonna start... Ooh. Lighting, where did you go? Okay, we're gonna start like right here-ish. Just so I can get a feel for how much... Good job. Just so I can get a feel for how much product there is. So yeah, I can't talk when I do my brows because it's very difficult. And this pomade's very easy to wipe away if you make a mistake. Like always at the end, I always put too much there, so I can usually just like go like swoop and it's gone. So that's very nice. And I kind of like to outline my brow and then fill it in. Although sometimes I'll be like doing two in one. I like to like go under here first, kind of fill it a little bit, go on top, fill it in, and then I do the front. If that makes any sense at all. I kind of like to brush upwards with the brow hair so it looks a little more natural than just going straight across. Because I do like to fill in the front a little bit because it's pretty sparse for me, but not like completely. Yeah, I definitely don't have my brow game down to a T quite yet, but it's something I'm working on. I would say brows and contouring are definitely not my strong suits, but we're working on it. We are working on it. Okay, so same with the other side. This is the brow that gives me trouble usually. Okay, yeah, see this is turning out really dark. Okay, we need to fix this. Oh, whew. Brow game on point. This brow is definitely giving me shit today. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. We're gonna make this work today. Even though it's a pomade, I still like to apply brow gel just to keep everything in place. So I'm using my Makeup Forever Brow Seal. It's just a clear brow gel, and this is definitely my favorite one that I've tried, and it's $18 at Sephora. Okay, now it's eyeliner. And that is definitely something that could either give me a lot of shit, or it could go really well. I never really know what's gonna happen when I put on my eyeliner. Okay, so I just got a new one. This is the Stila Stay All Day. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. Okay, now I cannot talk through this at all. Like this is, yeah, this, I can't talk. And, okay, and yes, I pull on my eyes. Yes, I know that gives you wrinkles, but sorry, I still do it. I think we stopped recording again. That tends to keep happening to me. Okay, yeah. My eyeliner just kind of, it changes day by day. I never really know how it's going to turn out. Sometimes it turns out really thin, sometimes it turns out pretty thick. It kind of just depends what I'm feeling. So today it turned out kind of a happy medium, because sometimes it's a lot thicker than this, but I think I'm happy with those. I definitely mess around with it a lot, try to get them to match, because it's really difficult to make your eyeliner match. But yeah, and I bring it down further than, like I bring it down so it passes my lower lash line a little bit, because I use eyeshadow, and I connect the eyeshadow to my eyeliner down here, so it kind of just like all connects in the end. You'll see when we get there. But yeah, so here's my eyeliner. So I have eyeliner, eyeshadow, brows, and now it's face time. And oh, and sometimes I tightline my eyes, sometimes I don't. I don't really feel like it today, because yeah. Because I feel like it doesn't make that huge of a difference on me if I tightline or not, but today I'm not really feeling it, so we're just gonna leave it like this. Now we're gonna prime the face with I can't talk today. Smashbox, a photofinish foundation primer, and this is the pore minimizing. I apply primer kind of generously. I probably shouldn't because primer is expensive and I kind of apply too much sometimes, but I just really like how it makes my face feel. And my skin type is like normal to dry skin, and I don't really get breakouts too often, but I do get them sometimes. Like if you can see, I have like 2 current ones down here, and I have like one right there. Like I don't get too many, but I get some. So I definitely have dark circles, and my face is kind of red sometimes. Like right now it's kind of on the red or pinky side. But I don't have rosacea or anything like that, but my face kind of has more pink undertones to it. I definitely like my face on the matter side. I mean, I do like highlighters and stuff, but I definitely like my face to look more matte. Which is kind of weird because I have dry skin. Usually people with dry skin try to get a dewy look, but I don't know. I like my face looking a little matte. And I focus a lot on priming my under eyes, because I hate creasing. Like I use an eye cream and everything, and I just try to keep that area really hydrated, because creasy under eyes just doesn't really look so good. Alright, so now we're gonna go in with my Makeup Forever HD foundation, and I recently just got this also. A lot of this stuff is all like in my Sephora haul I did recently, and I'm using it because I'm really enjoying it. And I also use a beauty blender to apply everything. Okay, quick question. This happened to my last beauty blender also. I get little black dots on my beauty blender, and I have no idea where they come from. I don't know how I do it, but it happened to my last one too, so I'm curious if it's happened to anyone else out there, and if they know why that happens. Okay, so for foundation, I use my finger and I kind of just spread it out a little bit on the areas I want it to apply. So I kind of do my cheeks to even out my skin tone. Alright, and then keep blending time. So I just use the bottom part first and just kind of pat. And I don't rub with it, I just kind of pat. Why does my brow look like that? Whoa, what are we doing? Okay. Still getting used to this pomade. It is definitely a struggle. I do like it, but I'm still getting used to it. And I like how this foundation, like, it does a good job of just evening everything out, but it doesn't hide, like, stuff on my face. Like, cause I have, like, little freckles and stuff. I don't know if they're gonna show up on camera, but it doesn't really, like, cover those up very, like, not very well, but, like, they don't cover them up too much. They cover them up a little bit. So it really looks like I'm not wearing any face makeup because you can still see the little things that are on my face. And if I want a little more coverage, I'll add a little, like, extra. I do it on this part just because it's my birthmark. And I don't really, I mean, I probably should embrace it, but it's just kind of like a random, like, red dot, and I kind of just don't really. Because people are like, sometimes people think it's like a rash or something, and it's not a rash, it's just part of my face. Then I put on some concealer, and then I go back to, after I do concealer, then I really just make sure everything's good. And yeah, so I'm using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in NC20. This little bit of this stuff goes a really long way. Like, okay, I have this much on my finger, and watch this. I really like to coat my under eye, and you might be thinking, oh my god, Kim, you're like making, like, you don't want kinky under eyes, yet you're doing that. But the Beauty Blender really just blends it out really well, and I find that if I do this, it really just gives me like a highlighted look under my eyes. Because I just like going up to the lash line, because I find whenever I did like little dots under my eyes, it does nothing for me. Like, doing this really just like gives me the most highlighted look. What if I just stayed like this? Ooh, okay. So I go in with the bottom part first, but I kind of like pinch it, and we just do that. Sometimes I'll just finish one eye all at once and then I'll go to the other. Sometimes I'll like do each step together. I think I'm just gonna do that today. So yeah. Alright, so then I go in with the side part and just kind of do the same thing. Keep on pouncing. Yeah, I focus a lot on my under eyes just because that's where where I need the most coverage, I feel, because of my dark circles, and it just makes me look a lot more awake. So I let that dry a little bit, kind of see if there's any places I want to go back in and touch up. So these little guys down here, don't really want them peeking through. And back to this guy over here, he needs to go the fuck away. So then I'll highlight my brow bone, like I said, really out of order. But I'm just going to use my Naked Basics palette. It kind of just depends what I'm feeling. I think today I'm going to highlight with Foxy, which is the second color right here. And also ignore my hair today. I mean, I pulled it back just so I could do my makeup and stuff, but it is just not cooperating with me today. Okay, now that that's all kind of dried a little bit, I'm going to go in with some powder. And I got the Laura Mercier translucent powder recently, and I don't really know how I feel about it. I think it's just because I'm used to using like actual colored powder is why I'm having trouble getting used to it. So I've been going back to my Benefit Hello Flawless because this is just an oldie but a goodie. And I use my Real Techniques buffing brush that came in the like core collection. So I kind of just lightly brush over everything. Okay. And then I take my Real Techniques setting brush, get a little bit of powder, and set my under eyes. Because I find if I don't set my under eyes, there is no point to putting anything under there anyway. Another thing, I always get black eyeshadow on me somehow, and I don't know how I do that. Like, I'm really not sure where it's coming from, and it's very frustrating. And then I kind of just go over my nose a little bit. I do whatever other face products I feel like using. If I feel like using blush, bronzer, whatever. Oh, and something I always do without a doubt is take a big fluffy brush. This is the powder brush from Real Techniques, and put a bronzer down my neck. Just to make sure everything's blended. bring it down to the boobs. Don't know if I want to contour today, not really sure. But what I always do, okay, this is the Real Technique contour brush, and I'm going to be using the Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is like the 100-point sample thing I got a few months ago. And look how much product I have left. I have so much product left. But I always go, this is something that Casey Holmes taught me. It makes your bottom lip look bigger. Not like I really need that because my bottom lip's already pretty good, but I just like doing that. And then I do my nose, I do under there, and on the sides. So, let's see, I'm going to use the e.l.f. complexion brush. Just get a little bit of bronzer. Kind of just go around the edges of my face to give a little bit of color. So how's life, guys? How's your life going? Tell me in the comments, I want to know. I'm off today, so I'm just filming a bunch of videos because why not? Alright, and then I'm going to use Benefit Dallas blush with the e.l.f. blush brush. e.l.f. has some pretty good brushes. These are the, I think they're HD ones, so they're like $3 instead of $1, but they're pretty good. So I kind of just like, I like to put my blush kind of further back. Like I'm not really into the whole apples on my cheeks. I don't know, this is how I like to do my blush. Like I said, we all do our makeup different, so. And now we're gonna finish off with the eyes. I go in with my Real Techniques pencil brush, like this. And I go back to my go back to my Lorac Pro. And I'm taking the color Espresso. Cause that's just, wait, do I wanna do Espresso today? Yeah, I think I want to do Espresso. Either I do Espresso or I do Deep Purple. Because Deep Purple kind of ties in everything because of the mauve. But yeah. Ooh, now I'm conflicted. What do I want to do? What do I want to do? We're going to do Deep Purple. Let's do Deep Purple. Okay, so Deep Purple's right underneath Espresso. And I kind of like to go really heavy with my eyeshadow liner. I'm not really like, I don't know. I just like the definition. I just like how it looks. Personal preference. Okay, so 1 second. And I take some away to my liking. I just kind of play with it. So yeah, that's like how I do that. And am I losing my voice? Okay, and then comes eyeliners and mascaras and all that good stuff. And inner corner highlight. Alright, 1 second. I need some hand sanitizer. Okay, I've been loving this thing lately. It's the Lancome CILS Booster XL, and basically it's a lash primer that you put on before you put on mascara, and it has been helping me so much. If you have like hard lashes to work with, that just mascara just makes them look like shit half the time, this is definitely something you should invest in. This is only like the sample size, but I'm definitely gonna get the full size after I run out. And I'm done. Good joke, Kim. So I'm going to go in with my L'Oreal Miss Manga mascara. And this is, I think, is in the darkest black color. This is a pretty good drugstore mascara. Although a lot of drugstore mascaras are pretty good. And something I always do is I let it dry a little bit and then I brush it out with like a spoolie or something. And I just use like an old Clinique bottom lash that is completely dried out. Because the spoolie is so little. Yeah, there you go. I can see that better. It just can get all the little things. Little things. Lashes. Lashes, Kim. Lashes. The camera's about to die, so we're gonna do this really quick. I'm gonna use my NYX Wonder Pencil in, this is like, yeah, in the #1 light. And I line my waterline. Okay, so we have on our bottom thing. Bottom eyeliner. Dying cameras really making me stumble on words. Okay, so I'm taking Clinique bottom lash. And I'm taking this little hair tie thing and I put this underneath so I don't get eyelash mascara on my skin. I need to stop talking so fast and doing things so fast. I'm gonna put in my inner corner highlight real quick. I'm gonna use the Naked Basics again and go in with #1 Venus right here. Just gonna plant that right there and blend, blend, blend. And obviously I don't do all of this on an everyday basis. I just do this when I have time in the morning. So yeah, so that's just that. That's basically all of my makeup, and now we're just gonna set it. I think I'm gonna do this video in time for the camera to die. Alright, here we go. I really like how this smells. This actually smells pretty good. So yeah, that was my video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed and this was helpful for any of you guys. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. And one last thing. I never really tend to wear lip products too often. I mean, I will sometimes if like I'm going out or something. But on an everyday basis, I kind of just wear chapstick. Because I have a really bad habit of licking my lips and it just never really stays there. So that's why I didn't do any lip color in this video. Because I never really do. This is just my natural lip color. So yeah, quick disclaimer. Okay, bye.